Explain Christians killing other Christians. This is to Billzybobb. This is Yusuf at JohnTheHutDweller. Heresy. And who is right? So these battles are over. Although we could say politics, or them not even having a real difference in opinion, but wanting to steal land and gold. Again, there are many different forms of Christianity. You're only familiar with Western Christianity. Ours is Eastern Christianity. We believe ourselves to be Orthodox, which means the right praise or correct path, and them to be heterodox, other path, also known as heretics. Again, Hindus are not heretics. Buddhists are not heretics. But the Protestants, the Catholics, the Muslims, since we see them all as Christian, are heretics. Is there one church? Yes, we believe there's one church. That's the Orthodox Church. Are there other Christians? Yeah, I mean, this is due to your ignorance of early Christianity, or the history behind Christianity. How, either there's one, or there's none view of it. You need all the time in the world to get back to me. But yet, when I take a few days because of work to respond to you, it's all of a sudden, well, then I must infer that this video about Stalin was directed at me. No, it had nothing to do with you. I specifically said Captain Osimo and Dawkins. Nothing to do with you. There's many atheist videos, and before I saw your videos, and I said the last atheist video I'd ever make long ago. But this was me viewing the memorial to the 14 million dead by Stalin's hand. So I said fundamentalism is the problem, if you watch that video. Which I know you did. And you said, well, what about the French Revolution? And you know I did include the French Revolution in that. Yes, if our existence, the fact that we're conscious, the fact that we have a conscience, is more than sufficient to for us to use words like God, although it's poorly translated. No, poorly understood, because God comes from Gert, to call out, which in the German language, in the early Germanic language, where Anglo-Saxon comes from, English comes from. So yeah, this idea basically better understood now as the Tao, I guess, in the West, although it existed in the West long before these modern constructs of Augustine and Aquinas, which you're post-Augustine and Aquinas. This is already assumptionalism, but yeah, when you say all Christians, it still applies to us. When you say Christian, either you have to cut us out of the category, or you have to include us. And when you include us, your argument falls apart about morality. Realize that, right? Instead of, in so many words, you said, okay, yeah, I understand this and that, nice words, and then I get dressed up like Mickey Mouse crossed with Stalin. And I noticed that you can't make videos without Gambler tied to me. I mean, even the point of your other video, the last video, you had really no argument against what I was saying, but then you had argument against Gambler. And then in this last video, it was nothing I said. It was something you inferred. It was mostly Gambler, and then something you inferred from a video that I made, Paranoid Conspiracy Theory. And I can't, I won't say dishonesty, but being disingenuous. In your first video said you might wring my neck. Me wringing your neck? You know, I both sent you a message and made a video and sent it to you saying that I respected you. It's peace, cool, everything, all that. But you like the drama because you need somebody to argue against. This is, I mean, is there anybody following these videos? I know you can get your atheists ramped up and Thala Halo or whatever who was that keeps commenting on my videos. Uh, but is there anybody who's watched all the videos that can still say that you're uh, trying to do an honest argument? You're actually trying to understand where we're coming from instead of attack, attack, attack. Again, if there are heretics, then there's more than one form of Christianity. Because yes, we are the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church, or the Eastern Orthodox Church. I'm Syriac. My name is Yusuf. This is who I am, this is what I am. I'm Orthodox. The other ones are heterodox. They're heretics. The other path. Along with Marcionites, Arians, which in modern day is Jehovah's Witness. I'll be making a video about that next. About Santa Claus beating up a Jehovah's Witness. True story. Then any other form, if you want to include Manichaeans, Islam, Gnostic, whatever. You can't have heretics without, well, again, you've only dealt with Western Christians, and then you say, well, either, I mean, just look at the Protestants and the Catholics. Because I disagree with them, but I still say, yeah, they do follow a form of Christianity which is heretical. I all of a sudden have to defend their view. Even though I disagree with it, if I'm going to defend Christianity, which I think the church is the only one that can speak for it, can speak to the right view of it, who are the original Christians. If there's any factions, I have to defend those factions, even if I disagree with them. No. Again, this brings back to the first point of your video when you said Christians. And you only addressed a Western viewpoint, which we would be agreeing with you on, but yet you were attacking the Western evangelical viewpoint of that God gives us our morals, or one girl who you saw on YouTube saying that God gives us our morals. So I mean, this keeps going over and over again. So let's say, yes, we are the only Christians. Now take down that video. If I say yes, the church is the only Christian, which would be incorrect in the English language. But the only true Christians, the only true, not Christian, but the only true church, because they said there would be heretics around there. We call themselves Christians who were Christians but would have flawed ideas, but the only true church. Then yeah, you would have to unaddress that to Christians and say Western heretics. So in a way, I agree with you. Yeah, don't say to Christians, say to Western heretics. Is that clear enough? But yet you need to make you can talk to me all nice in messages and be all cordial. But then on a video when you're in front of your atheist friends, I'm a Mickey Mouse Stalin with the mustache. That's real nice. And I have to allow you all the time in the world to get back to me. But if I work a few days and I'm too tired, just don't want to get into it right now and make a video when the weekend comes. I can't even wait till the weekend. I have to get back to you right away. Peace to you. And I actually do mean that.